so I am scrambling to get this done because I actually forgot that I said I wanted to get up the championship predictions on Wednesday, and I forgot to pre-record this. So it's Wednesday afternoon, and this is probably not going to go up till Wednesday night. Sadly, by the time I get everything done with it and whatnot and edit it. So first off, let's go through. Let's talk about the semifinals weekend. I went 0 for 2. I did not see Philly coming out and playing as good as they did. I said last week, I think they can, but I said the Generals look like the best team in the league. I think it's going to be Generals versus whoever in the finals. And I think Philly saw my video because they came out swinging. Their defense was on point. I think they had, was it a punt return for a touchdown or something? I think they had. This team just... they went off, and I was not expecting that at all. And obviously, Generals got back in it, and they fought. And it's just too little, too late, and that's what happened. It was just they were stunned as much as I was by the Stars in the first half of the game. But by the time they got the second half, it's like, oh crap! Like we're down. we gotta get back in this game. And so I was not expecting that. That was a really fun game. I think that might have been my game of the year. I'm not gonna rank top 10 games in the year. I did not watch enough USFL football to really justify my picks yet. I would have to go through and watch every single week. Which, I mean, it would take me at least like a week and a half just to get to all the games, and then you got to rank them. I'm off topic, but I enjoyed this game. So if you have not seen this game, I believe the USFL is the ones who put up the highlights. So I know there are some other YouTubers that do that too. So go watch the highlights of this game. I thought it was a really fun game, and again, the Stars shocked the heck out of me. And then we move on to my breakers, and Slaughter threw Slaughter, whatever. QB. I don't know which way it goes. We're at semifinals weekend have just passed, and I still don't know the name of my QB or the last name of my QB. He threw a pick 6, and I think he threw 2 other interceptions. I think it was he was just. It's not even an off day because I think he almost had like a 2-to-1 ratio of touchdowns to interceptions ratio or something like that. Like he had a lot of interceptions this season. And so it's just, I expected that, and I mean the defense did well. I thought the defense did pretty well, did the best they could, with all the turnovers and whatnot that the offense was giving them. But then there were moments like a screen pass that went 35-40 yards for a touchdown, and the Stallions defense just could not tackle the running back. It was comical. It looked like it was a 4th down. It was a 4th down, and it's like, oh, okay, well, balls getting turned over, and at that point they were down 10. They were down 10 at that point, I believe. Middle of the 4th, I think it was. Either late in the 4th, middle of the 4th, whatever it was. And it looked like they were going to stop him. They had a guy there. I think it was a linebacker there, a corner there. And he just slipped off of him like butter. Like he had butter on his hands, or the guy was covered in butter. And then he goes down the field, and then suddenly he has all these linemen blocking for him. It's like, where did they come from? And so, they got back in the game, and it's just bouncing back and forth. And then eventually the Stallions just, got 10 ahead. And, again, there was a pick. And, it's just too little too late for the Breakers, too. So we are down to the Stars and the Stallions for championship weekend, which it is Sunday, not Saturday. There is an 8-day gap between the semifinals and then the championship. Obviously, they're doing it because, it's 4th of July. They maybe could have pushed it to 4th of July day, but, it's the day before 4th of July. It's on a Sunday championship. Why not? So, just, get right into my pick 4.5 minutes in after, recapping. I'm going Stallions. I said the Generals are the best team in the league last week. Obviously, Stallions were up there too. Was it 9-1? I think they were this year. Yes, only 1 loss. So, anything is possible. Philly shocked me. I did not expect that at all from Philly. But it feels like this is the Stallions year. Like they're gonna win it for the first year. It felt like that all year, and I was praying my Breakers could beat them, but it feels like the Stallions are too good. Now Philly could come out and just smack them right in the face, pull a Will Smith on them, and beat the crap out of them early on, where the Stallions are down 14 plus or whatever, and then you're digging your way back out, and by then it might be too little, too late, and Philly they might come away with the championship if they can do that after what they did to the Generals. You never know, but it feels like the Stallions won't do what the Generals did and underestimate the Stars, despite the fact that the Generals and Stars played in Week 10, and they're playing literally the next week too. So, I got to go Stallions here. So, that's my pick. So, for now, we'll talk about the championship game next week. It might be Thursday, Friday. We'll see what happens post 4th of July for me. But expect a video next week, maybe later next week. If I can, I'll try for Wednesday again and kind of wrap up the championship that day. But otherwise, Thursday, Friday might be a better bet. So for now, like the video, share the video around, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.